Have you ever seriously wondered what the absolute maximum lifespan for a human could be? Well, according to thousands of years of traditional Chinese medicine, there's a very specific number. And, more importantly, there's a whole blueprint for how to actually get there. Today, we're going to dive into the insights of Dr. Lu Zong and really break down the TCM philosophy on not just living longer, but living well. Okay, let's get into it. So what's the magic number? It's 120. Yeah, you heard that right. According to TCM, our bodies aren't just designed to last 80 or 90 years. Nope. They're built to reach 120. They actually call this the age of heaven. It's the point where our journey in this life is meant to be naturally complete. So the obvious question is, right? If we're built for 120, why do so few of us even get close? And that's where the core philosophy of TCM really comes into play. All right, so how do we even begin to wrap our heads around this? Well, to explain the TCM approach, Dr. Lu uses a surprisingly simple metaphor, one we all grew up with, the story of the three little pigs. And seriously, trust me, it's a brilliant way to frame two completely different ideas about what it truly means to be healthy. And here's that contrast, laid out perfectly. Over on one side, you've got the approach of Western medicine. Dr. Lu sums it up as matar al lobo, which means kill the wolf. And it's fantastic at this. When a virus shows up, it develops powerful weapons to attack it head-on. But then, on the other side, you see the TCM approach, construir la casa de piedra, or build the stone house. The entire idea is to make your body so robust, your foundation so strong, that when that wolf comes knocking, it can huff and puff all at once. It's just not getting in. It's a total shift from being reactive to being proactive. Okay, so if we're building this fortress, what are we defending against? We usually think the threats are external, right? Viruses, bacteria, the wolf from the outside. But according to Dr. Lu, the biggest threats, the things that are really trying to knock down your house, are actually already inside. And here they are. The biggest threats aren't some foreign invaders. They're the things we tend to just push through in our daily lives. Chronic stress, not getting enough good sleep, a poor diet, and not getting the right kind of exercise. In TCM, these are the culprits that slowly, piece by piece, chip away at our stone house, weakening the whole structure from the inside out. Let's just zoom in on that first one for a second. Stress. In TCM, it's not just a feeling of being overwhelmed. It's a real physical state described as an increase of fire, un aumento de fuego. Now think about that. A little bit of fire is good, right? It gives you warmth, energy, drive. But way too much fire? That becomes destructive. And that excess fire translates directly to what modern medicine now calls chronic inflammation and oxidation, processes that literally burn through our energy and speed up aging. Okay, so we've identified the enemies inside the walls. But here's the good news. TCM also gives us a complete toolkit, the actual building materials, if you will, to reinforce our fortress and keep it standing strong for the long haul. So what's the most critical building material in that toolkit? It's so simple. According to Dr. Lu, it's sleep. He calls it our best investment. I mean, think about it. If all that daily stress is the excess fire we just talked about, then good sleep is the cool water that puts it out every single night. It is the body's absolute non-negotiable time to repair, to regenerate, and to just cool down. Without it, you're pretty much just letting that internal fire burn out of control. Next up in the toolkit is what we eat. And TCM makes this so beautifully simple with this concept, the 5-color diet. You can see here each color, red, black, green, white, and yellow, is linked to one of the 5 core elements in Chinese philosophy: fire, water, wood, metal, and earth. And what's just wild is that modern science completely backs this up. By eating the rainbow, you're naturally making sure you get that full spectrum of vitamins and antioxidants your body needs to stay strong. It's ancient wisdom proven by modern research. And this right here, this shows another huge difference in philosophy: movement. In a lot of modern fitness, the whole goal is high intensity, no pain, no gain, pushing your body to its absolute limit. But in TCM, the goal isn't excessive, draining sweating. The focus is on mindful, flowing movements, things like Tai Chi or Qigong. These practices are designed to generate energy, not burn through it, and to forge this incredibly powerful connection between your mind and your body. It's all about harmony over intensity. So, we've covered sleep, diet, and exercise. But there is one final tool, and it's the one that governs all the others. It's the master key. It's the architect that's actually responsible for the entire design and strength of your fortress. And that is your mind. Which brings us to the ultimate question posed right here: ¿Cuál es el verdadero secreto de la longevidad? Or, what is the true secret to longevity? You know, in the ancient text, the Book of the Yellow Emperor, the emperor literally asks his wisest advisor this exact question. After everything, all the herbs, all the foods, all the movements, what is the real key? And the answer wasn't some secret formula or a complex exercise routine. It was this simple, beautiful phrase: un corazón limpio y con pocos deseos, which means a clean heart and with few desires. This one profound statement reveals the absolute core belief of TCM, that our mental and emotional state is the true foundation of our physical health. A mind that's free from constant worry, from endless wanting, and from chronic stress, that's what allows the body to find its natural, harmonious state and truly thrive. So what's the big takeaway from all this? It's pretty simple, really. The forces that weaken us, that stress, that constant desire for more, that feeling of being disconnected, they all live within us. The enemy really is in the house. But the most powerful medicine, the wisest architect who is capable of building an absolutely unshakable fortress, that's in the house too. It has always, always been you.